Alright. What were we doing and what are we doing now? Things are heating up in this one. Oh yes, the Australian Odyssey. Oh god, Mesa. Alright, let's hope it's as kind as I remember, with a lot of money to start off. If it's not, then some voodoo's gone on. Contact the police immediately. Right. Oh yes, Striker Jones and the gang. Is there anything important about this one? Alternate balloons round. That could suck. That could very much suck. Ooh. Yeah. What's this round? Just greens and blues? No, there's regrows, but there's no camo. I like the sounds of that. Or at least, so far so good. I mean, ideally, I would want to put down a wizard. Because wizard can eventually pop everything. Oh, hold on. Not with this upgrade path, it can't. So it's still going to struggle against purples, but that's okay. Boat can also pop everything, especially with the upgrade path we have. But that's a ways away. So I'm thinking boomer start? Maybe swap with hand you're throwing. No. That's a good hand. That's a good hand. 2 boomers? Maybe that's pushing it. We'll see how it goes with just one for now. And then if it's not enough, we can add the other. Or we could throw in our wizard. That could be good. Put a wizard like right here. I'd appreciate that. Alright, let's try this. And hope that there's not a lot of camo balloons coming super early. Okay. 3 lives going through. Oh. Yep, that's a thing. Cool. Very, very cool. Is it possible for me to get any tower with camo detection that soon? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Unless... No, I don't think we can. Because the only thing that can inherently see camo, in theory, is the Spectre here. Striker Jones certainly can't, not at his current level. What were the other heroes? None of those can see camo immediately. Interesting. And the other tower was just a tack shooter, which also can't see camo immediately. Methinks this might have been just a mana shield thing. Anyway, let's check the last 2 maps. Standard and Impalpable. Alright, so we can waste away a few lives here, considering Mesa is kind with the starting cash. How bad is it? Because we lose 3 there. How many lives is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Oh, that's shit. That's a bunch of shit. Okay. Now that we've tanked that, are we good? We are not good. There is more death coming. Who could have predicted that? The rounds get harder. Right. Well, the good thing is we don't need more camo detection because there's no camos. But we do need to upgrade something, which does kinda suck. Can we get... Okay, no, we cannot afford it. But we can get faster throwing. Maybe that'll make a big difference. Who knows? Oh, yeah, we miss entirely with faster throwing. Wow, look at that. That works. That works extraordinarily well, doesn't it? Yes. Well, we're not dead. If they send more camo balloons, we are. But right now, we're not. So that's a plus. Are we dead here? Yes. Very much so. Very much so. Okay. Wow, this is actually tricky without some knowledge. Once again, if you're looking for the perfect monkey knowledge upgrade for this level, after watching me struggle, is Mana Shield. It's Mana Shield 9 times out of 10. It's just so good. Right. 284, 455. Even if we round those up to 300 and 500, being generous, that's 800. And we only have 200, so I couldn't even afford a Spectre if I wanted it. Although I am desperately thinking about it. Okay. What if we sold you to get Fireball? Maybe some Intense Magic? I don't know. How hard do they go on the purples early on? You know, does anyone know how hard ABR goes with purples? And yeah, okay, so that's also a bad idea. Cool. Just checking. What if I sold you and bought 2 of you? Instead of just 1. Oh wow, I can't even do that. I am too poor. That is literally just a downgrade. Okay. Not the greatest of starts. Not the greatest of starts. I wonder if there is a way out of this without Mana Shield or some other type of monkey knowledge. Because these towers, none of these have great camo detection for a cheap cost after removing this. You know? Like, yeah, I guess the Wizard Monkey does, and it's not even camos that I'm struggling with at the moment, so let's try and do this. Does that help? Sort of. If it hits its shots, that helps a lot. Okay. We can roll with this. Cool. Round 10's when a lead shows up as well, so in theory this will still work. But we do need something for camo detection real bloody quick too. Let's just see how far this boomer can take us. Wow, surprisingly well. But the second lot? Wow, also surprisingly well. Huh. Damn, go boom. Okay. Okay, now you're just fucking with me. I've got 6 lives and you send out 9 worth of camo balloons. Right, first of all, can we destroy the rest of this? It looks like we can. It looks like we can. Cool. So we need something pathetically weak to deal with a handful of camo balloons. Just a handful. Sadly though, I do think we'll have to get rid of this. But, and this is a big but, not the good kind either. How do we think a Spectre will do? Because I have the very shitty vibes that if I place a Spectre, it'll beat this round, but not the next one. And it won't have survived long enough to actually make any sort of profit. And then we'll be in a really shit spot. But let's try it, because why not? I'm terrified of this result. Or maybe it just won't beat it at all. Oh, maybe it can. Maybe it can. Hold. Yeah, see, that's what I'm terrified of. It survived. That's what I'm legitimately terrified of. It actually worked. But for how long will it continue to? Well, okay. I'll take it. I didn't expect it to get this far on its own, so I will take a victory where I can find one. Okay, this looks like too much of an onslaught. The yellow balloons are still spawning, so yeah. He's gonna need some help. Now the question is, do we just buff the Spectre here? do we just give it faster reduction and hope for the best? No. Regardless of the fact that this can actually pop camo balloons for us now, which is great, we should probably put back our Boomer Boy, because it was actually doing very well for us. It can take a lot of the pressure off the Spectre at the back. I imagine it's alive and thriving quite well. I can still see spikes down here. That shouldn't be the reason I think it's going well. It really shouldn't be any sort of method for thinking that the plan is working. But still, we're alive. With 6 lives. 6 lives and a dream, as they say. The only issue now is camo leads. Let's get faster throwing. Good, good. And camo leads can be beaten by the Spectre solo. Oh god, stop. Stop, please. Just calm down. Calm your non-existent banana farms, please. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, that's a lot of camo greens. That's a lot of camo. Well, it's not that actually. It's not actually that much. Oh, it's still a good amount though. Right. Do we play Striker? What does Striker bring to the table? A lot of lead popping power, which we've already kind of got covered. 0 camo detection, which kind of sucks. An ability, eventually. And auto leveling, so I don't have to do anything after I place him. He can just be better all by himself. I guess that's good enough for me. I'll take it. I'll take it. Probably shouldn't put him there. Somewhere like here. Oh, I forgot he also brings a dog. Never mind. Never mind. Best character. Absolutely best character. And yes, I decide which heroes I like and or dislike based on number 1, their skins, number 2, their pets. Abilities, what are those? Actual use in combat? What are you talking about? Absolute gibberish. Right. Leveled up, need level 3. Oh, beautiful, okay. And we're gonna be using this as our lead popping, our camo detecting and lead popping power early on. Because I don't know what I'd do otherwise. This is relatively cheap and available right now. Can't give the boomerang camo detection, can't give Striker Jones it, for God's sake. At least not yet. Let's lessen the pain for our friend back here. Luckily he's already got bigger stacks, so he's sufficiently qualified to deal with larger groups of balloons, I guess. Okay, okay. Once again, a little scary. But, wait for it. Hold, hold. Easy. Right. Now what do we do? I want to get a boat down at some point in time. Camo detection plus grape shot is all I really want, but it's so goddamn expensive. Not even the upgrades themselves, but just removing this rock. Shit. You know? Alright. I'm gonna do it. Am I gonna do it? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm a coward. I'm an absolute coward. Call me names in the comments, I don't care. I'm not doing it right now because I'm gonna do the smart thing. And I'm going to attempt to, not die to that. Oh, nice. But no, I'm gonna do the smart thing and I'm gonna save up for enough to remove it and place the boat in the same round. Oh, fuck. It's a good thing I didn't remove that, huh? It's a very good thing I didn't remove that, huh? Because this round exists. And everybody knows Spectres love company, but not that much. They're not the most social towers in the game. Right. But by the end of that round, it looked like we were almost able to afford removal and boat placement. So if we can just get someone to take the edge off, who can we pick for that? It's either Wizard or another Spectre at this point. Because let's face it, these two ain't doing shit. No, not anytime soon, at least. So it's either Wizard, which is kind of weak, but would aid in the removal of camo balloons, or it's the Spectre, which would... You know what? I think that determines what I'm picking. The fact that I was speechless there. Let's go with this. A little bit of an explosion. Always going to be very close to the tower, meaning it'll hit a lot of balloons all at once. And we can eventually get Wall of Fire, which has been heavily nerfed, but I'm sure is still of use. It's not completely out of the question, you know? Striker Jones's ability does not work on the camouflage. On the camouflaged. I'm just hoping this is enough to help this factory, because I doubt it will be. But you never know. Maybe it's stronger than I think. It's all up to you now, Spac. You got this. Oh, all the yellows are gone. All of the greens are gone. Beautifully played, beautifully played. Encore. Show us again. Actually, no, don't send that round again. I'm not confident. Even running it back, hell no. Right, let's get Waff. Surely it's still somewhat good enough. And then maybe now, maybe just now, we will be able to remove a rock for 1,000 cash. Come on. Show me potato salad. What's that from? That's from something. It's from like a game show, possibly within a TV show or something. I genuinely don't know what it's from. Maybe it's just from a game show and I'm an idiot. But let's remove that. Let's put a boat right here. Let's not give it any upgrades yet, unless it's Grape Shot. Grape Shot's amazing. Oh god, oh god. Please just live. Please don't actually be a difficult round. You're threatening me by sending out weak camos right now. Okay, and that threat was just empty as fuck. Cool. Whew. Oh, come on. One more upgrade and I'll be somewhat comfortable. Nice. Nice. Okay. Whew. It was a hell of a ride to get here with 6 health, but we're here now. We are here now. And oh my god, there's going to be a fortified Moab. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck so much. How did we deal with fortified Moabs before? We didn't. We genuinely didn't. We never had them this early. I think I'll just get Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath makes life easy. Let's hope it does the same thing here. Oh right, we didn't verse fortified Moabs, we just versed them with half cash. Regular Moabs with half cash. So it's sort of the same, you know? The skills transfer there, right? Surely. Okay, but we're safe now. We are living life in luxury now. Let's prepare our backup plan. Not because I think it'll be needed, just because that's what a good backup plan is. It's prepared. It's being ready. Right. Now. Just leave you there for a little bit. Let you linger. Let you simmer. Oh, didn't even need the backup plan. See? A good backup plan isn't actually needed. That's not true. A good backup plan is there to save your ass. Right. I think my solution to this entire map and difficulty right here is just 2 Phoenix. 2 times summon Phoenix, I think, is just gonna obliterate this whole map. I don't even know where I want the other one. Probably here. Why? Who knows? Not me. I picked it at random. Then again, I totally didn't. Alright. Yes, so far so good. Dragon's Breath is just so good. I honestly didn't expect to be able to do this. The second I saw those 3 camo greens come through, I was like, oh, we're fucked. Cool. I was like, yeah, I'll give this a few more attempts, and then inevitably put Monkey Knowledge on. But no, we're actually fine. And it's a good thing I did check the last 2 maps, because if either of them were ABR or half cash, we would be dead. Luckily, standard and impoppable are things I can get behind. Okay, let's get spiked balls. Once again, improving the backup plan. Yes, everything is going according to plan. It's kind of scary. Actually, yeah, no. Actually, this lines up with my theory completely. My theory of once you get past round 40, you're pretty much set to do good things. Like, you actually have to make terrible decisions to lose from round 40 onwards. Unless, of course, you're not farming and you're playing a relatively difficult game mode like half cash, alternate balloons round, or double HP mobs or something, right? But when you hit round 40, generally, if you're able to farm, even if it's just one, even if it's just a single farm, you place down a single farm and get it to like tier 3, even tier 4, you'll be good. You shouldn't have any problems. Because that shit will make money back real quick. Okay. So when we get this third Phoenix, we can actually just have a permanent Phoenix on the screen. It's kind of insane because it's like, I feel bad for people that go for Wizard Lord Phoenix instead of just getting 3 regular Phoenix abilities. I've just got a permanent Phoenix now. I can just have it on the screen for as long as I want. Doesn't even matter. Oh, look, it's gone. No, it's actually still there. What do you know? Admittedly, the uptime's not entirely full. Like, it does run out a little early, but that's why you get the third one. So that you never have to worry about a Phoenix again. There. And then by the time you get the other one back, you can send out that one. You just get it on a cycle, really. And then, bang. All you have to do is wait like a couple of seconds. Not even that, really. Like 3 seconds, I would wager. Alright, anyway, I should probably be focusing on doing other things as well. I'm literally just being mesmerized by these Phoenix. Alright. We're good, we're good, we're good. Wait, are we actually good? Yeah, no, yeah, we're fine. What am I talking about? Alright. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Also, words. I've wanted to ask this. I don't know how many of you will actually have been watching these videos or even sort of acknowledge their existence. I know some people watch them. I just don't know who or how many or what people think of them just in general. But I've been uploading full stream unedited videos on my channel. And it's essentially just the entirety of what I streamed for those who missed it and who maybe want to watch it. So I'm just putting them out there. Obviously you don't have to watch them. I'm not going to force people to watch them. I don't even know how I would. There's no real benefit to it. But if you are interested by any chance to see me play other games rather than just BTD6, like I've been playing puzzle games, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh games, I've been playing Hollow Knight, I've been playing Hades, Helltaker, all sorts of different games. I will try my best to upload the full stream videos on this YouTube channel, in case you guys are interested. But I'm just wondering if anyone actually is. Like, don't get me... Ooh! Been a while. Another 20 million XP in the bank. Yeah, I don't know how people are receiving it. Do they care? Is it good? Is it not? Should I bother? Shouldn't I? I just figured it's nice to have it there in case people do want to watch, rather than not have it there at all, and for Twitch to eventually just be like, alright, you're not doing anything with this video, we're just gonna auto-delete it. Because that's what they do. After a certain amount of time, if you don't interact with a video or you don't tell Twitch, hey, I want this to be saved, eventually they'll just be like, nah, it's taking up space. Take it down. So I figured why not just upload it to YouTube. Now, admittedly, I don't edit anything in it, because if I had to edit, like, every single one of my streams, which is, like, occasionally 2 hours, 2.5 hours every single time, I wouldn't have a lot of time. So they go up unedited. So, yeah, that's just throwing it out there. Right, 6 lives in Mesa. Gonna need a dream and a half to secure this victory, and we don't have access to our best tower, arguably, the Monkey Buccaneer. But right now, I am struggle-lugging to get past round 22 on this map. So, I think I'm gonna have to resort to some monkey knowledge. I know. To be honest, on as shit of a map as Mesa, I kind of expected this. I kind of expected this. Okay. And when I said to myself, wow, 1,400 cash, that's very generous, I was wrong. I'm willing to admit that. I was so wrong. I was the most wrong person on the planet at that point in time. But look at this. How many rounds can we just let immediately go through? And just ignore them. Just ignore them like they're nothing. Pre-game prep saved me that round. Didn't even touch my mana shield. This round, they won't save me completely, but mana shield probably will. It is so nice. It is so nice. Look at that. I can just let 2 rounds go through all on their own. 3, it's pushing it. It's pushing it. But you see what I mean. You see what I mean. Right. Let's put this godly team back together. Okay. And we've got 1,000 to spend extra. We can place a Spectre round 1 with 2 boomerangs. With 2 boomerangs. That is insane. That is actually insane. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's a monkey knowledge for the boomerangs to just yeet a boomerang that goes around in circles twice. That is a nice monkey knowledge. Honestly, it makes this one kind of a shit position because it doesn't loop around at all there, if I'm honest. It just gets stuck in a wall regardless of where you throw, which admittedly does lead me to think that it was a terrible idea to put him there in the first place, but still. Not awful, not awful. And we almost have enough for our second Spectre. Ah, both the relief and the guilt I feel every time I use monkey knowledge here. It's painful. It's actually painful. It's sort of weird too, you know? It's like I said, guilt and relief. How the fuck do you get both of those? How does that even work? Although, now that I think about it, there is another scenario where I could picture someone being both relieved and guilted at the same time. But I'm gonna leave that up to your imagination as to what I'm thinking of. And, you know, feel free to debate in the comments what you think I might be thinking of, and I will definitely let you know if you're correct or not. Oh, that's gonna be funny. If that actually happens, that's gonna be a funny read. That is gonna be a brilliant read. Alright. Now though, what is our next move? I think our next move is Wall of Fire. It's a shit move, but my real next move should be Dragon's Breath, honestly. Dragon's Breath would absolutely carry if it was right here, especially early on. So if I can just get a DB, we will be good. Also, can I just point this out? I don't think I've ever been in any other community at all where they abbreviate so much, like the fans. Literally all over the subreddit of r/BTD6, any sort of significant thing in the game whatsoever immediately gets abbreviated. Dragon's Breath, DB. Wall of Fire, WAF. Striker Jones, SJ. You know? It's weird. Like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. I can eventually decipher and figure out what people are talking about, but goddamn. Every time I see a combination of letters, I'm like, okay, what the fuck does that mean? Let me go through all the tier 5 upgrades first. That's probably a good place to start. And then I start working my way through and I'm just like, I can't think of anything. What's the post in reference to? Oh, it's in reference to a hero. Maybe it's in reference to an upgrade that hero has. And then all of a sudden it's a monkey knowledge thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? How was I supposed to guess that? People are using... It's like using the least known abbreviations to man to common people. and being like, how the fuck did you not get that? Like, don't get me wrong, they're not sassing anyone for it, but they're just using them out of nowhere, and I'm just like, what? I don't get it. Okay, we good? We could use something. We could use a little spice on there. We could use a little something, something. So, bigger stacks. It's just that easy. I even sped it up. I probably shouldn't have, but I even sped it up. Do we need 2 Wall of Fires before we can get 1 Dragon's Breath? That is my now question. We do need lead popping power on that other track. Although that could just be the Wizard's Fireball and maybe a what do you call it? Boomerang's Flamin' Hot Rangs. Or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? Flamin' Hot Rangs? That can't be what it's called. I'm just thinking of Cheetos. That actually just can't be what it's called. Is that what it's called? I really don't know at this point. How do we deal without... Yeah, okay. Got it. Message received. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. We need something. Is it called Flamin' Hot Rangs? Red Hot Rangs. It's Red Hot Rangs. Of course it's not fucking Flamin' Hot Rangs. When have BTD6 or Ninja Kiwi have ever used the word flamin' in any of their upgrades? Actually, they might have. I wouldn't put it past them, but still, it does seem a little bit out of character. Right, if we just get a DB, the only thing we suck against is purples. And I'm fine with that. Purples and camos. Camo purples will absolutely wreck our shit. Ooh, but we were so close to DB there. What if we just... This might be a little crazy. What if we just sold our other Spectre to get DB, and then we'll buy it back later? That seems smart. Okay, DB doing its goddamn job. Beautifully. Right. Let's buy you back, because in all honesty, I value a 000 Spike Factory more than Striker Jones at the moment. However, he's next on the list, because round 40 is approaching. And let's face it, I'm not confident. I'm not confident. Striker Jonesy, right there's-y. Perfect-y. Oh yes, and of course you start at level 3 now, don't you? Ah, the guilt from the monkey knowledge is back. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Been a while. Couple of minutes maybe. Cool, cool. Thank you for reminding me, Striker Jones. Right. But still, this is a painful map. I refuse to believe anyone that says this map is easy. Anybody that says this map is easy is just saying it to annoy people that know for a fact it's hard and are willing to put their opinions out there. Right, where does the mob come from? I believe it's from the top? The bottom? The top? The bottom? The top? I don't know. Let's get the Phoenix. Okay. Okay. Now we're looking good. Now we're looking good. Now we're styling on them. Now we're actually Fortnite dancing on them. Okay. Top path. So let's do this. It should absolutely destroy and clean up perfectly. Now we can do something like this, which you might think is a terrible idea, but let's be honest. We can't have 2 Wall of Fires on the same track, because that would be dumb, and not equally spreading the damage. And if I put him down here, then the D-Breath on top can just focus on top. Doesn't have to consider anything else. Right, let's do that. Okay. Good. Very good. Somehow we live. I don't know how. Frankly, it's a miracle. But for now, we are good. Do I want to initiate the backup plan? Backup plan seems to be going alright. Just on its own. We'll leave it for now. Oh, okay, okay. This is actually just fine. This is actually just fine, and it's great. It's actually great that it's just fine. Another Phoenix. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's initiate the backup plan a little. I am slightly terrified. I won't admit it. I won't lie. I am... You could describe me as terrification right now, and you would be accurately depicting how I'm feeling. Not that that's a word, but maybe it could be one day. Add it into the dictionary. Who knows? Maybe it'll get accepted. How do you get a word into the dictionary? That seems like something the fucking FBI have to do. Get a Moab press, because why not? Let's remove the boomerang's one cool feature about curving their shots and turn it into a straight throwing tower just like the rest of them. Cool, okay. We are actually getting... We're good here. We're good here. Only thing that can screw us over now is a absolute crap ton of camouflaged purple balloons. If anyone is aware that they might be happening anytime soon, let me know. Send an email to www. I can't even think of anything funny to say there, honestly. Alright. Also, found out that for work I have this safety assessment thing that I had to do, where essentially we've got a bunch of online working and courses and modules to get through. Every now and then one will pop up and it'll be like, this is a mandatory thing, finish it by this date. And so that's fine, that's chill, I can absolutely do those. But I got to one, and it gives you a percentage of how much you've completed. I got to like 96 point something percent. It was a weird percent because it was out of so many units. And it was like still at 96 point something, and I was like, that's strange. I wonder what the last lesson is that will round this off to a weirdly cool 100%. And I got there and it said, this is a practical assessment, and gave me a QR code. I had never experienced this before, so I was like, okay. QR code's cool. Seems fun. And then it said, show this QR code to your assessor. They will scan it and begin your assessment. So I was like, oh, fancy. But okay. So I had it planned for yesterday, where I would go up to my boss and be like, hey, can we do this assessment thing now? He'd be like, yeah, sure. Initiate assessment mode activated, or whatever. As it turns out, I went up to him and I was just like, yeah, can we do this assessment thing? And he was like, yeah, sure. Open up that QR code. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll bring it up so you can scan it. And then immediately he's like, okay, now take a screenshot of it. I was like, oh, intriguing. Where are we going with this? So he said, take a screenshot of it. And then he said, open up your email. I was like, oh, okay. I'm guessing maybe at some point in time in the future we'll do it. You know, maybe he doesn't have time for it now and he's just being like, yeah, I'll just stockpile them up. Maybe he wants to do them all at once on the same day. So he's just getting us all to email the screenshots to him, and then he can like scan them all and do all of our assessments all at once when there's like downtime at work or something. And then he said, send it to this email. And I was like, this doesn't sound super official to the job. It was, I won't give you the exact email, but essentially it was something along the lines of safety.gov.com.au.assessment./working hard, I swear. And then he just said, send the QR code through to that email and you're done. I was like, this doesn't feel like an assessment. But, and then he also just told me, yeah, anytime you get a QR code, just do the same thing. And I was like, fucking cool. Right, it's impoppable, which means no mana shield. Ooh, at least we do get pre-game prep though. And our boat. boat is a big thing here. So let's do boat here. I think that'll instantly kill like 99% of the things on that track. So now we'll put striker up here. Put wizard down here. Wait, no, or do I want wizard here? No, I think I do want wizard here. Let's put wizard down there. Do that. And then we'll set up another wizard here. Ready. Alright, are we safe? Oh yes, of course the wall of fire does reach. I'm so glad. I thought for a split second I was thinking of the wrong place, or on the wrong map or something. But no, the wall of fire does reach. That's beautiful. That's what I was hoping for, honestly. So if we can just get another one, then double wall of fire straight out of the gate sounds like a brilliant fucking thing. But yeah, so my assessment, which I was like touching up on and trying to actually study for, and be like, oh shit, yeah, I need to know my stuff about this topic. Didn't need to know shit, just needed to know how to send an email, which is fucking great, brilliant, honestly. But yes, I imagine someone is going to do something with that email at some point in time, I would hope, and then potentially get back to me or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works, man. I just listen. I just listen and trust my boss. Bloody purple balloons. Good thing we've got the boomerang and Striker Jones here. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. Okay. So far, so good, though. Wizard, you got my back, you got my back. Stop sending things down this track. Okay, that means leads is coming in the bottom. That's fine, we can manage. Double wall of fire. Very nice. And they're slightly out of sync. That's not terrible. In fact, I'd enjoy that a bit more than if they were both in sync. Okay. Are we good though? Yeah, it takes a couple years for him to actually place it, but that's fine. That's fine. I can work with a couple of years. Right, top path is odd rounds, bottom path is even rounds, which means Moab is coming bottom path. And all the other shit that I don't care about, including round 63, is coming top path. Cool. Cool. We can manage, we can deal with that spiel. Right, I'm thinking next is factories for sure. In fact, I'm thinking, oh, you don't reach all that well, do you? Nope, you don't. Oh, that's, I mean, I suppose I could give you range, but that's sad. That's very sad. You don't reach, poor guy. I guess we could just place a cluster bomb here, maybe? No? Okay, cool. Not enough room, not enough room. You guys are fat. No offense. That's something I would totally say to my friends. That is absolutely, it sounds like I'm just a massive dick at that point, but I just love the idea of that. Just going up to someone and being like, hey, you're fat, no offense. It's like when someone starts a sentence with, I'm not racist, but, and then you're like, oh, really? Go on, finish. Let me know how that sentence is gonna go. Let me know. You just, it's never gonna end well. It just doesn't. There's no way it can end well. Can we get Ricochet? No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. I think I'll just settle for that, honestly. I don't want to get straight throwing boomerangs. This map has curves. It's made for curves. Why would I ruin that? You know? And now, that was a terrible time. But it still worked out. Cool. Love that. Now, can Dragon's Breaths hold me in place and just finish the job? That sounds weird. I realized that very quickly. Right. we may as well just go for this because it's the upgrade path that's been offered. I don't like it. I really don't. And it's probably not for the reason that you think. You might think my reasoning would be, oh, you don't like the bottom path. No, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. It's not that I don't like the bottom path. And you might also be thinking, oh, maybe it's because the bottom path does fuck all in terms of damage. And then the next upgrade after Signal Flare costs 13,000 for doing essentially less damage. Well, not even less damage, but slightly more damage. But even then, it's like the real damage is actually coming from the other towers that are actually doing the work. And yeah, that would be true. But that's not the case. That's not the case either. The real reason, I just don't like the mortar. I don't think it's a good tower. I don't use it. It's that simple. It's just that simple. Right, let's attempt this anyway. Can you reach? You cannot. It's a sad day for generic characters everywhere. I do wonder if there is any spot in which that reaches. That is probably a custom challenge. If there is a possibility of that happening. I mean, I guess in theory it can work. Hold on, let me just prove it. That's fucking dumb. If that's not already a custom challenge, someone please make that a thing. That is stupid as hell, but I'm glad it works. Oh my god, that is downright mischievous and stupid, but I love it. Anyway, let's just focus on surviving. I suppose smart spikes would actually be helpful. I'm not even going to be using any of the changing of the targeting because, let's face it, it's all going to be in the same fucking space anyway. But the little burst at the start of each round, that's actually quite useful. I missed the Spike Factory glitch with that upgrade. Oh, those were fun times. Just immediately spraying out massive handfuls of carpeter spikes and super mines, things like that. Oh, and you didn't even need to have smart spikes to get that upgrade. It was weird. It was weird times. But yeah, that was the case. Alright, let's get some Summon Phoenix abilities because I am not confident in my ability to beat round 63 right now. Yay! Although to be fair, we do get Pirate Lord. Now, I am also thinking that Pirate Lord is going to get nerfed probably fairly soon. Mainly because they are going to be updating the game and adding in a whole new tower, so they will probably bring out some patch notes with that. So if you're going to have fun with Pirate Lord, now's probably the best time to do it. Before they decide, you know what, maybe not so good of an idea to make it just overpowered as hell. Because I'm not going to lie, for a long time I didn't even bother getting a Paragon. I was just like, nah, this tier 5 in the middle, it'll do. It'll do. Let's use that. Can it hit the second wave as well? A little bit. Oh, beautifully done. And this one can finish it off. Oh yeah, I was going to put a bomb down somewhere. Let's put one here. Feels wrong to not use my entire arsenal of towers. Feels like I'm passively taking a dump on a bunch of towers that I don't like. And why would I do it passively when I could just proactively be like, yeah, mortar, not a fan. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the mortar is a weak tower. I'm also not saying that about the village, the heli, engineer monkey, and a bunch of other towers that I may bring up every now and then that I'm not the biggest fan of. Not saying they're a shit tower. Not saying they can't compete with other towers. I'm just saying I'm shit with them. Same with Geraldo. Geraldo is obviously not a shit hero. However, I don't like him. Not a fan. Not a fan. But, obviously he can hold his own. In the right hands. Not my hands. Not my hands. Don't put Geraldo into my hands. If you do that, I can guarantee we will lose. That's a fact and a half right there. But yeah, just putting it out there, because I do... There have been a few times where I've been just like, yep, not a fan of this tower. I don't think this tower's that great. And then people are immediately like, actually... And then proceed to list like 500 reasons why the tower is great, and I'm just like, I hate to say this, but doesn't change my mind. You could provide all the facts in the world for why one tower is literally the best in the game, and beats every other tower 20 times over, and you should only use that tower for literally everything. I still probably wouldn't use it. Not out of spite. But if I didn't like the tower in the first place, yeah, wouldn't use it. Would not use it. Alright, I think we win now. We have the 3 phoenixes. Phoenixes? I still haven't decided on that. Phoenixes. Sheep. Maybe it's just phoenix. Maybe it's like sheep. One sheep, multiple sheep. One phoenix, multiple phoenix. That seems right. In fact, I think I did Google it at some point. You know what? I'm gonna do it again. Plural of phoenix. Oh! Okay. There's a bunch of them, which confuses me. That's probably what happened last time. Wiktionary.com. How accurate is that of a website? What is the plural of phoenix? The word counter. Because there is only one mythological phoenix, there is really not a plural of that, of the word, that is considered to be grammatically correct. Oh, that's interesting, if that's the truth. I hate that you have to add that on to anything you Google now. It's like, oh, that's really cool, if it's the truth. Because you never know. You really just don't know. It could be complete garbage. Sometimes the first links on Google, now don't get me wrong, this isn't Google's fault, but sometimes the first links on Google are things like Wikipedia, which can be edited by anyone to say anything. Which, you know, I don't know why they would change things like the plural of phoenix, but people are weird. People are weird and they'll do a lot for just memes. Interesting. People are saying phoenixes. People are saying phoenices. People are saying there is no plural, it's just phoenix. It seems the world is still debating this. Phoenix, phoenices. Phoenix. Phoenicis. Phoenisum. Phoenici. Venus bus. Venus bus? I don't even know what that one is. Phoenicium? Phoenices. I'm seeing a lot of phoenices, so I'm going with phoenices. Or I'll just say phoenix for multiple phoenix. But that doesn't sound right either. Anyway, I can't keep using this upgrade. It's gonna drive me insane every time I forget the answer to the plural. Anyway, we're hitting up on this one. Without monkey knowledge, I'd say it's possible, but cracked alternate balloons round with the camo balloons early on with such low cash to try and afford camo detection, followed up by Mesa, is a very painful combination. Like, don't get me wrong, on any given day, both of these are doable if you have the 50 lives. Like, if you have 50 lives, you can tank a bunch and beat this map. If you have 50 lives, you can tank a handful and beat this map. But, because it's one after the other, that is kind of a painful thing to happen. Like, I genuinely don't know, out of this whole crew, even including the TAC, how you would get camo detection that early and that consistent. Oh wow, the bomb wasn't altered in any way. Neither was the village. Huh. Didn't pay attention to that. I was always going to just use the bottom path bomb, and probably just the middle path village. Anyway, that is things are heating up in this one, part 2. A little bit of knowledge required there, which was a bit upsetting, but to be honest, cracked alternate balloons around 6 start, 750 cash was not enough to get good camo detection. It really wasn't. Even if we did have enough to place like a wizard and then 2 upgrades at the bottom, we would have nothing for real defense after that point. And then eventually we would have to sell it to get real defense, and then sell that to get another crappy camo detection defense, so on and so forth. So tank the lives and you can do it without knowledge. Mesa, however, I personally hate the map. Maybe there's a bunch of different better ways to play it with the towers. It's entirely possible. So there you go. That is things are heating up in this one, part 2. Sadly, I had to resort to monkey knowledge, but only on the last 2 maps. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.